Morning, everybody. It's day 88 at mile 1227. We stopped short yesterday. The whole gang decided that 21 miles was enough yesterday, and I'm not going to complain with that. So we hung out by a creek and had a good time. Met with Max Heap, who you saw on my last video. Anyway, let's talk chipmunks. These dangerous predators are very dangerous. I was getting water yesterday, and they kept knocking down these pine cones, and they were just crashing around me. It was a little nerve-wracking actually, because I'm sure it could knock you out. But anyways, yeah, they're cute and all, but they're dangerous. So be wary of them if you're doing the PCT. I just left camp, and Old Spice, Beaver, Fact, and Buss are all cowboy camping together, and this chipmunk in this big dead tree above them started knocking down branches. And Old Spice looked at me like I had done it, so I'm sure I'll have to explain myself and say, no, it wasn't me, it was dangerous chipmunks. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, I am off early. I think we're going to go about 25 miles today. Hoping to catch up with Legs of Steel, because she is just cruising. And then we'll hopefully get to Bucks Lake tomorrow. See this? This is the chipmunk's weapon of choice. They'll drop these on you. They'll knock you out. And while you're there laying, just bleeding, they'll sit on your chest and eat them in front of you, making eye contact the full time. Dangerous, dangerous critters. If you're planning to hike the PCT, you may want to consider the weight of a helmet. In fact, Grizz's helmets are great item to have out here. They protect you from most chipmunk and squirrel attacks. Don't even get me started about the squirrels. They will rip your face off if you're not careful out here. Yeah, and also in Dungeons and Dragons, they have these wandering monster encounter tables that you roll, and sometimes it's a monster, sometimes it's a person, or sometimes it's an environmental effect. But I'm definitely adding a killer chipmunk attack to my wandering encounter table. Those falling pine cones, you know, it may take out the wizard or something. But I think they're surrounding me. I need to keep moving. Stay tuned. This reminds me of the desert a little bit, but at least I'm safe from the chipmunks for now. I'm still working on my morning routine. It still takes me like an hour to get out of camp, and I'm not sure why. I wake up, I lay there for a little bit, trying to wake up. Oh, there's a little chipmunk right now, scouting me out. Yeah, you look cute, but I know better. Anyway, this morning I decided to have oatmeal and a cup of coffee. Usually I just choke down a granola bar or something, Pop-Tart. But Man, having that oatmeal and coffee just makes me feel so much better. And I probably should just start doing that more often. I'm a lot quicker in the morning. I just zipped up a hill, so I think I'll start doing that more often, even though it takes a little more time. I think I'm also so slow is because I'm trying to be kind of quiet because everyone else is sleeping. But I don't know. I'd love to be able to pack up in like 20 minutes and get out. Maybe one day. Whiskey Springs, 0.3 miles. Huh. Something to think about if you're hiking through here, is to visit that, but it's just way too early in the morning for me to be drinking that today. But, you know, if it was later in the afternoon or in the evening, it might be kind of nice to sip on some of that. You got a little map here. Cool. I gotta do another shout out to the Lasleys. That box they sent me. Every little meal has a inspirational or motivational quote on it. And this pulled pork that they put in there, oh my god, it's so good. They gave me all different kinds of rice, and I've just been putting little bits and pieces of pulled pork in there as well, and I've been eating it for lunch and dinner because it's just so good. So thank you guys once again. I think you sold me on maybe getting a dehydrator after this and doing my own pulled pork, as that is definitely a treat out here. I have shared just a little bit with the family because honestly they don't deserve it. No, I'm just joking. I gave them all some tacos, pulled pork tacos, and everyone's enjoying the Jolly Ranchers, so everyone's happy. But thanks again. That pulled pork, whew, I can't talk enough about it. This is what Northern California looks like, just forests. It's pretty cool. Way better than the desert. A little bit drier. Seen a lot more lizards. But it's pretty cool. We're just cruising, trying to get to Bucks Lake, which will be probably tomorrow for lunch. We got a bear sighting right there. Just a little guy. There he is. Wow, that was pretty cool. I got trekking poles of power +3 or something. He just bailed. He did not know I was here. He's just a little guy. I feel bad for scaring him. He was heading right towards me. I don't know. That was pretty neat. The big one in Lake Tahoe, that one made me a little nervous because it was pretty big and it was staring at me. And it was not afraid. But you saw how fast that guy moved. I hope I caught this on camera. I'm being angry. Every time I film a bear, something happens. There's sun glare or it's too dark. So hopefully you caught that little guy. Pretty neat. Yeah, this is like a burn scar area. Probably by dragon. And there's going to be a lot more of that after Belden, so that's why people are talking of moving ahead. There's even talk of doing a different trail for a little bit in the Lost Coast. But I don't know. I don't know what we'll decide. I'd like to keep my eyes on the prize and try to finish the PCT, and I know they want to as well, but I think we're all just kind of bummed about Oregon being so difficult to maneuver around. You hike for 20 miles, you have to get off for 50, you can hike for 10 more, then you got to get off again, and it's just a huge hassle and probably a big expense. And so we may just get a van and go see some of the sites, do a little road trip for 2-3 days or something, and get up to Bend, Oregon, and start hiking again from there. But we're still in discussion. I'm still just so jazzed to see that black bear. That was awesome. I can see why some people get a little nervous when they see them, but man, I just think they're neat. I think because it's like, where do you run? What do you do? I mean, you're not supposed to run. What was that? But yeah, you just make a little noise and usually they run away. It's not a big deal. Oh, he's so cute. Anyway, we're in part of the burn scar. This is what it's going to be like for a while, I think. This looks like places around where I live. I mean, my town was on fire twice, and our firefighters kick ass. Thank you, all firefighters. What a job. Old Spice is a firefighter as well. It's a very, very honorable profession. Thank you. But yeah, what can you do against dragons? I mean, look, they just burn everything down here. Got some nice mushrooms growing on that tree. The forest is now all open. Maybe I'll see another black bear. It's gonna be awesome. I did watch that video I took of the bear. I think you'll be able to see it on the big screen TV. I saw something move. I also saw my hair in the video, so I'm sorry. Again, hairy situations out here, guys. Just bear with me. I'm a total newbie with a camera. Still haven't caught up to Legs of Steel yet. She must be hauling. But I will catch her. Oh, yes. Also, my tramley is still behind me, so I'm cruising today. Well, I took a nice bath in the creek there. Still don't know where my tramway is, so I'm thinking A, they either slept in big time, B, somehow they hitched a ride on one of the roads we passed, or C, chipmunks may have gotten them. I'm not sure. It's almost 5. They should have passed me way beforehand. Usually they pass me between 10 and 1. So I may be a lone warrior out here. That's okay. I'm gonna keep going a couple miles. There's a good spot I checked out. If I feel better or if I feel good, I'll just keep going. Maybe I'll run into legs of steel. But it's a mystery. Hopefully they're okay. I'm sure they are. I'm not sure what snake this is. Yikes. But I think it's poisonous. I'm just gonna pretend it's poisonous. Holy mosquito bugs. Okay. Good morning. It's day 89. I'm at mile 1259.1. Yesterday was hardcore. I hiked through the night looking for legs. I did pass a tent and almost yelled out, "Anyone order a pizza?" but it wasn't her, so luckily I did not do that, and I kept moving a little further and found a campsite. Probably got up here about 9:30, but I hiked 32.5 miles and gained 6,800 feet in elevation. So that last hill was a doozy. I'm so glad I'm up here and don't have to do that again. I have 4.4 miles to a cutoff that goes to Bucks Lake, and there's like a restaurant or lodge there. So I'm gonna get some breakfast and maybe lunch because I didn't eat dinner last night. I'm not really hungry for breakfast right now. I just want to go and have something hot made for me because I'm lazy. Anyway, here's the views this morning. Lots of trees. And hiking through this dead fire scar. A lot of broken branches are falling all through the night, so I did pick this more of a clearing site. A little nerve-wracking because it would just go crack and something would fall, and it's another reason why I think we're gonna maybe skip the fire scar section. This is the flat spot I had that I found. Anyways, I'm moving on. I'm gonna go find legs. I think this thing cuts out on me once in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna go look for legs and see what happened to the others. I'm pretty sure they got a ride to town, those little jackals. But we'll see. Also, I wanted to show like all these dead trees. There's like a ton of fungus. This is not a real good example, but some of these trees have like 50 zillion of those things on them. That's kind of neat to see. Here's some vegetation. I like these orange, red, and yellow flowers. They're pretty cool. But other than that, not a lot of new stuff. Same old plants. Want to set the record straight. I forgot that I had to hike down to get water twice on different springs. So it was actually 33.1 miles yesterday. And that's just for me to remember and maybe try to surpass that at some point in my life. Maybe not this trip, but we'll see. Hey everybody, so I went 4.4 miles, ran into legs of steel, and there's a free campsite here, and we're just like, let's just chill out. And so we grabbed a sandwich and went to the lake and just chilled out all day, and we ran into these other hooligans who apparently were still behind me. I don't know why they were so slow. But I guess I was cruising that day. So we're all here. We're all camping out at this free campsite. We're having vegetables and potatoes with hot dogs. And we're just all chilling out here.
Come on, bitch. Get it together, dog.
Just having a good time. And so we're gonna camp here and head to Belden tomorrow. Hey everybody, we took a slight detour from Bucks Lake. Legs and I hitched to Quincy to try to get to Belden, and well, we got stuck there. So we hung out there. Apparently the rest of the gang did not hike and hitched too, and got stayed at a Trail Angel's place. But we are all now together. We're also with Hot Legs, and he just finished the trail a couple months ago. He's a good friend. I play Dungeons and Dragons with him, and he has a resource, a car. And so yeah, 8 of us fit into this car with all our backpacks, and now we are planning to stay here for the night.
I can sleep in my car, so I will crawl up the garbage.
And
Scale the wall back up here.
hopefully we have a good time. There's a river down there, and we're hoping Hot Legs can give us a few of us a ride to Reno, where we could rent a van and go on a journey up to Oregon. We're gonna skip some sections because of the fires, the smoke, the burn scars, and all that stuff. And it's hot, and we're done with the heat. Good morning. I realize I don't do a great job of explaining what the hell's going on. So the group, because of fire scars and time and budget and a bunch of other factors, we decided that we're gonna rent a van or a big car and drive up to Bend, so we can skip some of the fire scar areas, some of the areas that are burning. It's just, we've heard Oregon's just a pain to kind of maneuver around. So we are in Quincy. We're actually, I think we're along the Feather River camping. Jack, or Hot Legs, picked us up in a car, came out here. We camped for free. We met this great German couple out here too. They're in this sweet little van. But yeah, we just kind of camped out. The river's way down here, and we're gonna drop everyone off at Quincy, and then Bus, Legs, and I are gonna go to Reno to get a car, and then come back, pick everyone up, and then we're gonna do a little road trip. We're gonna probably hit Burney Falls and Crater Lake, and then go to Bend. So a couple day trip just to kind of see the sights and fiddle around, because the people won't be able to see that while they're up here. So we're gonna check that out, taking our break, and then get back on trail in a couple days and just go all halfway through Oregon and into Washington and get this done. So that's the scoop. That's what's going on. Really happy that Hot Legs found us. It's been fun. Okay, I'm here with Hot Legs, and just so you guys know what he looks like, and well, here he is. Hey, Jack.
I heard you've been talking shit.
This is a family show, no swearing.
Oh, ooh.
It's okay.
So hi, I'm Hot Legs. I'm the guy that Aaron keeps talking about in all of his videos. I just finished the PCT August 16th. I started March 19th. For those of you still doing trail, enjoy every second of it. Don't burn yourself out. The views get amazing after California. And if you're part of the big bubble right now in Washington, good luck. There's like 400 of you, overwhelming every single community up there. But came back, I said hi to this guy. Heard he was talking smack. I had to come and, you know, set him straight.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
And there you have it. Morning. So we drove to Caribou Crossing last night in that fancy white van. We just slept on the ground over there. This is a neat little place. They have a cafe and laundry room and a post office, and they allow PCTers to stay here for free. So we showed up late and he didn't care. He's like, that's totally fine, even though you have a car. It was kind of weird. I explained that. But yeah, we stayed here. We're gonna have a big breakfast here, and then we're gonna take off to Burney Falls and maybe even Crater Lake later today. And then we'll figure out where we're gonna camp tonight. And eventually we'll make it to Bend and then get back on trail. So I'm actually looking forward to getting back on trail. But I will try to show you the sights today. It's gonna be awesome. Some people in the tramily have expressed a desire to have a turn with the camera for the day. So we'll see how that goes. We may do that. We are headed to Burney Falls. The whole Misfit crew here. I guess there's no swimming. There's Fact. He's trying to be a model after the